For the third time, Young Thug has been denied bond, and still people are saying free YSL. As if YSL hasn't done enough damage as it is. You can't go on Spiritual Word. You can't go on Shade Room. You can't go on anywhere without seeing niggas talking about free YSL, bro. Free YSL, bro. And you wonder why the community be fucked up. Now, one thing for sure is that one of the biggest things that hurt Young Thug's case is you backyard again YSL fanboy niggas threatening the alleged witnesses on the case. What were y'all thinking? Genuinely. Like, I want a YSL backyard again ass nigga. I want one of y'all fanboy ass niggas to genuinely, like, type out, like, a mini Bible verse, explain it to me. What the fuck were y'all thinking fucking with these people? Like, bro, like, real talk, like, when y'all came up in y'all's head, like, okay, we gonna threaten the witness and we gonna get this shit wrapped up. Who told y'all to do that? Don't say it was Young Thug. Don't say it was Young Thug. Don't say it was Gunna. Please don't say that. Because it's gonna be over them. Y'all niggas did that shit on y'all's own. Y'all gotta take accountability for that. Now, all the YSL fans who went out of their way to leak info on the witnesses and shit, the rest of y'all need to write an apology letter to Young Thug. And be sure to put Bay and Hubby in that shit too. Because y'all niggas need to apologize for him for making his bond chances even worse than before. I mean, he got denied like 3 times before. But the threatening of the witnesses, the leaking of the details, this is only sealing the deal in the mind of the fucking judge. Like, oh, you are dangerous. Y'all are finding out who the witnesses are and y'all are threatening them. Or because Young Thug and the other defendants who aren't snitching, they're entitled and allowed to know who's testifying against them. They are legally allowed to know that. So either the fans of YSL are doing their due diligence and discovering and exposing this shit, or someone in YSL, not using their brain, decided to say, damn, he's snitching on us, what the fuck? And send it to one of their homies. And then one of their homies posted it. And it went everywhere. Stupid move. So I don't know who it is. The YSL, I don't know who the YSL members or YSL fans, but that was a bad move. So what y'all gotta understand about these niggas not getting bond is this, right? The GBI spent the last 7 years building this case on Young Thug and Gunna. They're not letting Young Thug or Gunna go anywhere. Zoo Atlanta, Whitewater, nowhere. These niggas ain't going nowhere. Where do y'all think, like, bro, like, where do y'all think they're going to go? Do I believe Young Thug or Gunna would fuck up their bond if they got one? No. I think Young Thug and Gunna would play it smart. They would play it smart. But the reality of the situation is 7 years, the GBI is not letting 7 years go down the drain. I'm telling y'all this right now. The GBI is not letting 7 years go down the drain. So y'all figure out whatever it is y'all want to believe, but the GBI is not going to let that go down the drain. Now, Young Thug was denied bond, right? Again, and during this particular discussion concerning the bond, the legal defense lawyer, Brian Steele, invoked the bullet-riddled bus after he told Fulton County Judge Earl Glanville that Young Thug, born Jeffrey Williams, is a role model who should be applauded and not incarcerated for overcoming extreme poverty and adversity to become a world-renowned artist. This is the level of delusion that we're looking at right now. This is the level that we're looking at, right? Now, Fannie Willis, her office discovered a document and part of a cooperating witness's statement that was posted on social media. The life of that witness, a cooperating YSL associate, and that witness's children are in jeopardy as a result. Willis says authorities are still investigating who leaked the discovery material. So let me tell y'all this. If one of the YSL niggas did it, that's a charge. If one of y'all niggas did it, you could get hit with RICO. You could literally, I'm not joking. I'm dead ass. If one of y'all niggas out there leaked the information of the witnesses, you could join your heroes in the RICO. And y'all could all be RICO'd up together. It's possible. I mean, shoot for the stars. I'm just saying. A new indictment last week added new charges against Williams and a handful of other defendants in the case. That was the indictment that Young Thug got last week. Williams' attorney, Brian Steele, and the district attorney seemed to agree that the leaking of the witnesses' identities is wrong, and it taints the jury's opinion of Young Thug. So ultimately, Young Thug and Gunna are not getting bond. It's just not going to happen. I don't know what it's going to take before these two realize it. It's just not going to happen. 7 years of hard work, they're not going to let that go down the drain. Do I think Young Thug or Gunna would make a run for it? No. But you think the police are going to take a risk on it? Hell no. Double no. Fuck no. Shit no. For what? They finally got Young Thug and Gunna in their clutches. For what? And look at the charges they've levied against Young Thug and Gunna. Murder, conspiracy, all type of shit. You levy those kind of charges against two of the biggest niggas in the game in Atlanta, besides Migos and Lil Baby, and you think that the public is going to have trust in you if these two niggas get away with those kind of charges levied against them? No, bruh. The police are not going to let this, they're not going to let anything get in the way of solving and finalizing this case with absolutely zero hiccups at all. And let this be a reminder to everybody that this shit ain't cool. The way they got Young Thug set up, bro, like 23-hour lockdown with the lights on, that's how y'all niggas want to live? That's what y'all want? That's what y'all want to be? Y'all want to be on 23-hour lockdown in a cell like an animal with the light on? That's what y'all want? Because it seems like it. Y'all niggas saying, free YSL, free... So what? So they could come back out and fuck around again and fuck up? Just because YF and Lucci locked up don't mean that the YSL niggas all of a sudden done with what they doing? Come on, bro. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Accountability, bro. Accountability. A lot of y'all saying black men that were sitting there talking about black women need to learn to take accountability. When YSL got locked up, y'all niggas lost any sense of accountability. We gotta hold these dudes accountable. Nobody forced Young Thug to be a multi-millionaire gang member. He chose to do that of his own free will, and that comes with consequences. We gotta admit and acknowledge that. So ultimately, just another update on YSL and Young Thug. Bond denied for like, I don't know, the third or the fourth time. At some point, these dudes got to realize and recognize that it's just not in their favor right now. Nothing is in their favor. The charges are not in their favor. The additional charges they received are not in their favor. Their fans or one of their associates decide to leak information on the witnesses. That makes it look even worse. I want people to look at this shit and take this as an example. Take heed of what this could be you. This could be you. This could be any of us trying to live the way that these rappers tell us to live and promote and partake in. So ultimately, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.